Hi everybody, what are we? Wednesday evening. So we're hump day of our Business Booster second round of our Business Booster intensive. And I think everyone's getting a little bit weary, but we're all doing really well. Now I haven't seen a lot of the videos today. Carolyn, I did see yours and I thought your content was awesome. A lot of what we've been talking about, and I really think that's a lot of people's problems, is that they're just stuck in their own heads and they psych themselves out. Katrina, I saw yours, the big reveal. Love that colour, that was brilliant. And I didn't see anyone else's, so I'm sorry if I've missed yours. But, the whole point of this was sort of to move that one step closer to getting out of that comfort zone. Wendy messaged me and said she hasn't quite found her big girl pants yet. She's still looking for them. So hopefully she will find them really soon. It's very much a confidence thing, and confidence in yourself if you know what you are or are not saying. So today's challenges were really more about goal setting again. And I have spoken to Clary about what she's going to talk to us tomorrow morning. And so, I had a real tough time actually thinking about a topic, because she covered a lot in her last talk. And so I just asked her, I said, what's the most common question you get asked as a life coach? And she says it's all about goals, how to reach them, and keeping consistent. So I said to her, look, I think that's our topic then, because I said to her, well, we actually spoke about that a little bit this morning, and that was one of the challenges. And a lot of people make goals but aren't actually sure how to reach them and the steps to take. So she's going to be talking on that, and I think it's just going to be great. Oh, Drew, you're still having a terrible time uploading your video. Technology sucks sometimes. So really, really looking forward to that. And just a reminder that the call is going to be 20 minutes. It's going to start 20 minutes later than normal because she can't get on until half an hour after we start. And I just felt last time it was a little bit long to wait in between. So we're going to start it at 20 past 7. No, hang on a minute. 7:50, Victoria? Yeah, okay, thank you. 7:50 Melbourne time. I know that's a weird time, but I think it'll just work well with what time she's going to get on. So we'll do a bit of a chat first and then listen to her wisdom. Okay, so today's challenge is about goal setting. So we had one thinking about what goals you want to reach in 2017 and what steps you can take to get there. And then the other was to make a shorter goal about what sort of goal you want to do by the end of January. So I would be thrilled if anybody wants to share. Just unmute yourselves and go for it.
I'll go first. I'll be brave.
Yay.
I should have been brave in my big reveal too, but by the end of it, I was like this because I was so nervous.
Really? You didn't look nervous.
See, and as I've written here, I was very nervous about the outcome, but should have had more confidence about my abilities.
Yeah.
Because I've done so many things to that girl's hair, I should know that she should do it. Anyway, where do I start? All right, so you asked us to do things. I did literally everything today except the 5 phone calls because I've done 3 customers. So I'm going to be starting this as of tomorrow. I'm rearranging the salon area to make the products, because I've got like a little shelving area in the salon, so they're more visible to the customers. So literally they're going to be sitting there looking at the product. So that's one thing. I will be having a get-together in both November and December. I am also going to be running a local vendor/stall event. As within my local school community, there's more than a dozen women that I know with their own little businesses as well. I'll try and concentrate on what's happening with us and get some more paid adverts done, because I quite enjoyed watching those statistics grow. So I think my January goal would be to have at least 5 more sign-ups and 5 customers. I hadn't really concentrated on customers as much. I just thought get them in on a basic pack and then, try and talk to them about the business. And then the majority of them weren't interested in the business and only wanted to be a customer. And slowly they've dwindled off and literally don't answer the phone calls or messages anymore. So I've really got to start again with my business. Obviously, we would all love to get to at least Sapphire, and I was just looking through the qualification for Sapphire again, so I know where I've got to get to that. And I suppose my 2017 goal would to be reach Sapphire Elite, and that's a big step from Sapphire to Sapphire Elite. So I know that I've got a fair bit ahead of me to get to there. So so 2017 ultimate goal would be to hit Sapphire Elite.
Yeah, fantastic. That's a really good goal, and it's doable. It's achievable.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've also got tickets to a couple of things. I'm hoping to be able to use like social things with the kids, but it's going to get me out of the house into bigger crowds.
Yeah.
So I'll make sure that I'm prepared for those things as well. So hopefully the holidays will be a bit of a booster time for me as well.
Okay. I think another really powerful thing you could put in front of your customers is before and after photos. Stick them right in front of their face as a permanent feature in your salon. I find that they sell the products so well.
Awesome. I will get some frames.
Yeah. Hey, Tara.
Sorry, Kat, can I just with those before and afters, if you get a digital photo frame that rotates them that you can plug in, that would be a really great idea.
That is a really
fantastic. You're a legend. Thanks, babe.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well done. And on that note, Jamie's turn.
Okay.
Hello.
Cool. So I must admit I didn't go deep today with goals. It's something I do on a regular basis, and I was out of the house most of the day today. And when I wasn't, I was asleep. So like Kat, 2017 will see me at Elite. Absolutely no questions asked. So I'm already working with my upline to start building massive CV.
I can hear that. Sorry.
Oh, I thought you were talking to me then. So I've already got that in mind and starting to work through stuff. So I've got massive goals heading into January. So I will be enrolling 20 new people by mid-Jan. So that is my, so 20 packs. Let's throw a few ambassadors in there because why not? But there'll be 20 enrollments by mid-Jan. I am working customers heavily at the moment. So I actually had a really amazing chat to a lady today that just liked a post about product. Didn't comment or anything. I don't know her. I've just kind of added her in amongst stuff. And I had a look at her profile and she seemed pretty aligned with my kind of values and stuff, and she had a phone number attached to her name, and I gave her a call and asked her what she was doing and to say thanks for liking my post, and completely something I've never done before and was shitting myself doing it. But she said, oh, so how much is it to start a business? I'm not actually working at the moment. Work is coming, but I'd love to be able to do something on the side. So talked about $38.05 and how she can then sell retail to friends, earn some money, packs, which can then go towards obviously her buying her pack and qualifying as a distributor. because she said, oh, I saw the stuff at Anti-Aging is a massive market, so that seems really interesting. So we're actually catching up to do a face-to-face business presentation at a coffee shop tomorrow.
Wonderful.
So
amazing.
that was,
look what happened.
that was huge.
You did go with pants on.
Yeah. I must admit I was scared shitless, but it was, why not? I figure I have goals, I'm going to smash them, and if I have to really shit myself to do it, I'm happy to do that.
Yeah. And if
so
she hears, there's an opportunity meeting next week, isn't there? Wednesday night?
yes, there is.
Yeah.
Yes, there is. And she could bring some friends then and start earning her money. So,
Absolutely.
yeah.
My husband just made mud cake, so excuse me while I eat that.
Oh, yeah, I'm jealous.
Yeah, so good.
So that's my small goal. Big goal, elite. I have written down some numbers in regards to phone calls between now and then. So I'm looking at something like 600 phone calls to both customer and business between now and the start of January, because I obviously want January to do follow-up. So I also have a online business launch coming up in a week's time, and I've got some family I'm chatting to hold some parties. So things are happening, but there's a lot to be done. But I will be in Noosa.
Yay!
Damn it!
I love your positivity and your determination. I love that.
It's taken a while.
No, you've done an amazing job. And as I said, I've said it so many times before, but you've got so much to offer. That's okay, Rebecca. We forgive you for being late. You look different, Rebecca. I know. I don't know what you're using on your face, but ooh. But yeah, I have said it before, Jamie, and I just honestly, I think you've got so much to offer, and I think you have all the qualities of an amazing leader. So your plan is brilliant. I love it. See you at the top. Okay. Anyone else want to unmute themselves and let us know how they're going? Come on. Yeah, go.
Hey guys.
Oh. Hey, Rebecca.
How you going, guys?
Good.
So I didn't get my live video done today.
Okay.
I sort of got a little bit stuck with renovations. I know I should have made time, but I was feeling a bit grotty and sweaty and dirty. It's pretty hot up here at the moment. But anyway, good story for today is I've got a good prospect in India on the go. So
Nice.
it's actually watching Aaron's hour-long business opportunity thing from YouTube. So at the moment, so yeah, hopefully it comes good. And yeah, that was pretty much my day with Janesse. So.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So share with us how you got onto that prospect.
Well, so a couple of days ago, I just Facebook search groups for like entrepreneurs and Indian MLM groups and that sort of thing. Yeah. I tried looking for a lot of different, just to see what was out there. Just typed in pretty much India in the groups and just see what sort of come up there, and they were the sort of the main ones. And yes, I jumped on a few of those and some posts this morning, a couple of videos, and yeah, so I got one so far. So
fantastic.
A prospect. So yeah.
That's really good.
Yeah. Is anyone else sort of getting success over there in a different way, or?
No, my guy I've got over there pretty much is similar. Okay, I'll tell you the story. There's a story. Somehow there's always a story with my people, but I posted in one of those MLM India groups and got a couple of people reach out to me, and one in particular really, how you just get a feeling about some people. And, he said to me, I've been watching Janesse for over a year. And I was like, okay, wow. And so he actually called me must have been on the Facebook Messenger app. He called me as soon as I messaged him back, and he just said, you know, he's been watching Jeunesse for over a year. He loves the company. He's previously been in Amway, I think, and he was actually in Monavie. And then and he actually said to me, do you know Aaron Bierley? I said, well, actually it happens that I do know Aaron Bierley and I work very closely with him. And he said, oh, I tried to contact him, but he never answered me. And I thought, oh, well, you know, let's have a 3-way call with him. And Aaron was like, yeah, 3-way calls are difficult because you can't understand whatever they're saying. And I said, well, too bad. I've arranged it already, so let's do this. And so we did it, and it was actually really good and really, really positive. And I know that Aaron has said to a couple of people that he's a bit dirty now because he wished he'd signed this guy up. But Aaron's email was not actually working at the time. So today I actually got, so we've got him on board, and he said to us that he was going to go spend the months before we actually launched there doing a tour of the people that he previously worked with. And he said he had a big downline, and today we actually got 3 or 4 photos of his group. So they're doing some Jeunesse specific training now and all that sort of stuff. So it's really exciting. So if you can, I think a lot of it is luck on who you land. So yeah,
that's awesome. Yeah, absolutely.
But I know that Katrina has been talking with a lot of Indian people as well. Kat, tell us how you've got on.
Yeah, most of mine were through Indian MLM groups, and you'd be surprised how many, even like smaller ones like Bangladesh and Sri Lankan. So I just literally just, you know, hashtag India, MLM, whatever. And then slowly after I did that paid advert, they got that 72,500 reach, whatever it was, and hundreds of likes on it. I then started to go through, and it's taking me a while because, as you can imagine, with the hundreds and hundreds of likes, slowly start to message everybody, thank you for liking my business post in this particular page. You know, I look forward to, you know, seeing you follow my posts and whatnot if there's anything that ever I can help you with. But yeah, a lot of them were sort of like younger guys, I think, just looking for some conversation with an Aussie girl. Yeah. There are a couple, I've got a lady over there that has a salon that wants to stay in touch about it, and another guy that's just opened a salon. But he's like, look, just let me get the salon settled first, because I've been talking to him for quite a while now while he was prepping the salon, and he complimented what my home salon looked like and how the cool products were, and then he commented on the colour of the Instantly Ageless blue.
Oh, yeah.
And then it turns out he was showing me some pictures, and he's painted a wall that blue.
Okay.
And I'm like, that is just the perfect stock wall for all of our products to go on.
Yeah.
So I'm staying in touch with him. And then what I did was, like I said, in Aaron's booster, there was, I'm pretty sure they're in Western Australia, there's a huge Indian community there, and they were doing, an Indian friend of mine is related to them, and they had a, sorry, I giggle every time I say it, a Punjabi festival. Sorry. And they had pamphlets, and it had like a dozen names. So I just Googled everybody's names and then was finding phone numbers, and I was cold calling them during Aaron's booster. So I sort of got onto a few of them as well. So one thing will sort of lead to another, and, you know, you get to that person and you stalk their profile and then ask them, do they know anyone? And, you know, start adding people that look like quality people, and then let them start following.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, fantastic. Because it's going to be an amazing market. I think one thing to keep in mind is you're not going to get any points until they officially open in April. So you might do a lot of work with people and they still might not do anything, and you still might never get any points. So I wouldn't put a huge amount of time into people in India at the moment in terms of, you know, training. Send them links, let them do their own thing. And then, you know, I mean, if you get some really quality people, speak to Aaron, Craig or Lyndon, and and see what they think you should be doing.
That's the thing. Yeah, because a lot of them are not so well to do for that, so they're concerned about the finances of it.
Yeah.
But when you can talk to them, like $30 on a box of instantly ageless, profit for them is huge. But it's the startup to be able to get that. So when you can talk to them that way about it, then they're like, oh, because I was talking to a lady and I actually complimented her, saying how impressed I was with the Indian market, and how well spoken they all were. Whereas when you speak to a lot of other markets, oh, sorry, I mean, I speak the English. But they were very well educated. And she goes, well, English is a compulsory language for a lot of us there. Because they've got a lot of different dialects for every single, like literally every area. So it would be really hard for us to try and, translate to who we're talking to.
Yeah.
And she was able to give me a lot of hints too. So that's someone else I've got to catch up with, her and her husband as well, because they've got real estate business here, but a lot of contacts back home.
Cool.
So,
Awesome.
yeah.
Sounds like we might be having a trip to India, Katrina.
Well, Becca already asked me, and she said, oh, do you want to come to India when we do the launch? And I laughed, and she goes, what's so funny? And she goes, it's only really cheap. It's like $416 or whatever it was return for a trip to India. Yeah. I'm like, I can't go to the bus stop, let alone India. So with my 4 tag-alongs. So,
yeah, I get that.
No, it's going to be good.
Yeah.
If I can make my rank by then, hubby, you let me go. Then it's worth it.
Well, there's another incentive.
That's it.
Yeah. Awesome.
Next.
Awesome. Carolyn.
Yeah.
Hi.
Unmute. Or oh no, you've unmuted me.
Yeah.
I haven't committed in terms of the goals for next year, so it's stuff I start to have a look at today. But I probably need to get more confidence and certainty around the next few weeks in terms of really being able to know that I'm not plucking things out of the air and striving too high and then feeling like I'm not going to achieve it. So I guess what I want to do is to continue to break down the actions, because I haven't been doing a lot in the last few months. Get the plan that's in place that then takes me through to December, and then do a review mid-December to be able to set up something that I feel is realistic and achievable. Because I guess the thing I don't want to do is to put stuff out there, which I can easily do, but then not have a level of like I'm into big goals, but I'm also into setting things that I feel are realistic but stretch. If that makes sense. So that sounds like a bit of a cop out, but I just want to make sure that I am feeling comfortable and that I'm driving what I need to be able to get there.
Yeah, terrific. Okay, that's good. We'll follow up with you.
Yeah, that's right. I'm sure you will. Well, hopefully I'll see you at the places that I want to be at, and I just sort of, when you say who's going to be, and I want to be, but I need to know that I'm fully committed and feet and hands completely in to make sure I'm driving it to get there. So that's the bit I need to keep doing.
Yeah, and we know that you have a lot going on and a lot of other things happening as well. So
yeah, that's a challenge though. I tried not to. I tried to have this as the focus, but I've ended up with calls that are in the air on multiple things. So it's not an excuse. It's just something that I still need to work out. What are the things I can? Because I guess my overall, I've got time across all my investing activities. So it's just actually looking at making sure I make a regular and daily commitment to this, and then I focus on what's productive, which I haven't been. So
yeah.
So I'll please check in and I'll report back, and I'll see you because I want to go to all those things.
Awesome.
Not just the things that I got to pay for.
No, that's right. Absolutely. Win one of those big trips. It'd be an amazing feeling.
Yeah, that's exactly it. And the leadership conference and all of it.
Definitely. Yeah. Awesome. Thank you. All right. Hello, Miss Amy. Oh,
Hi.
how are you?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, good, thank you. Nice to see your face.
Thank you.
How was your Have you
What
been
was that one? Sorry.
Have you been following us? I think you've been on one of the other ones, or a few of the other ones. Have you?
Yeah, so I'm coming outside. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, good. Yeah. So I've been trying to get in as much as possible. Been a bit sick the last couple of days, and unfortunately had Nan's funeral today. So back on track tonight, and I'll get around to doing my videos and
Awesome.
attempt live tomorrow.
Yeah, good. Will that be your first?
So yes.
Good. Well, I look forward to that. If I don't see it by 3 o'clock, I'll message you.
Okay, thanks.
No, that's awesome. Well, I hope you feel
Sorry?
Hope you're feeling better.
Oh, that's all right then.
Good. Sorry, guys. Did I disappear? All right, cool. Okay. Thank you, everybody, for sharing. I know we haven't got through everybody tonight, but we do have a special presentation by one of our own special members. So I'm going to hand it over to the lovely Jamie/Tara and let her tell us about the success she's had with her Facebook ads and how she's actually gone and done that. So over to you.
Thank you.